Hi everybody, I'm back. Like I said, now I want to go over your guidelines for your first assignment, your assignment 1, your persuasive paragraph. Okay, so let me just explain a couple things, and I'm going to go over some of the format that you guys need to use for your first assignment. And I'm going to use Microsoft Word. I know some of you probably use Hangul or Hansoft Hangul, and that's okay too. Okay, I don't mind you guys using that. I'm not going to show you all of the format on Hangul because I really don't use that program too much. I know a little bit about it, but I'm just going to go over Word, okay? All right, so let me go over the guidelines for your first assignment here. Okay, so remember that the style is a persuasive paragraph. Okay, paragraph is just going to be one, just like what we saw here on Kung Fu. Okay, here's Kung Fu. It is just one paragraph. Okay, there's no enters or anything like that. Just starting off with the indentation all the way down to the very last period. Okay. All right. So again, it is a persuasive paragraph. The topic, it's up to you. The topic is free. And remember, like I also said, choose a topic that's interesting for you. Don't worry about what I would like. Make sure it's fun for you. Make sure it's interesting. It's important for you because that will motivate you more. The due date needs to be turned in by week 6. That will be from April 20th to the April 25th, depending on what your class day is for that week. And hopefully we can meet next week, or yeah, I think the next week. After all this coronavirus settles down, we'll be able to meet, and I'll give you the exact date when it's due, okay? But it is due week 6, and that would be between April 20th to April 25th, okay? Your paper needs to be 230 to 250 words. That's a little over half a page, maybe 2/3 or 3/4 of a page. So it's got to be 230 to 350 words. Please use Microsoft Word or Hansoft. Like I said, I'm going to go over I'm going to go over MS Word. So I'll show you a few guidelines for the format, which is here. You'll notice that the red, those are format guidelines, and I'm going to show you quickly how to do those. Okay, so for the paper, make sure that your paper is set at A4. Okay, and the way to do that is when you have your paper here, you'll need to go into your layout and then go to the size and make sure that it is set at A4. Do that first, okay? Make sure your paper is A4, okay? Next, the margins needs to be 2 centimeters on each side, okay? 2 centi. So how do you do that? Go into your paper, stay in layout, go into your layout, go into your margins. Okay, margins, mine is already set at 2 centimeters on all sides. If yours is not, go into custom margins and make sure that you change it to 2, 2, 2, 2 on each of the sides. Okay, that's top and bottom and left and right. Okay, and make sure you set that at 2 centimeters on each side. But you're not done yet. Okay, please make sure that you go into your header here, your Mortigul. You can just simply double click at the top of the screen and it'll get you into your header. And you'll need to make sure that you change your header from the top to 2. Okay, so make sure that it's 2 there. And that way you'll have a little square at the top left hand margin. You got to have a little square there. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, please ask me, okay, and I can show you one more time. But it's pretty simple. Also, if you want to insert a header, you can go into insert, click header, and then you can just simply do it that way. Okay, but the easiest way is just to double click at the top and you'll get your header. Okay, but again, don't forget to change the header from the top to 2 centimeters as well. So the margin, of course, 2 centimeters on each side, and again, don't forget to change the header setting to 2 centimeters. Okay, the body Okay, the body is your paragraph. Okay, and it needs to be double spaced. That's 2.0 spacing. That's your downlock there. It needs to be indented 1 tab or 5 to 10 spaces. And it needs to be left aligned, Times New Roman, and 12-point font. Okay, so what does all that mean? Okay, so here is your body. Okay, this is the body of your paragraph. And it said it needs to be 2.0 spacing. Okay, so that's 2.0. There's 1. You can see it's too close. 3, too far. 2.0. Okay. It also said it needs to be indented. Okay, there needs to be a space. Mine is simply tabbed. Okay, when I hit tab here, mine's automatically set at 8 spaces. Okay, so you're going to have to double check. Tab might not do it. So it needs to be between 5 to 10 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, mine's at 8, 9, 10. So it needs to be in between there. Okay, so indent it 1 tab. Okay, or if tab is too far or too close, make sure it's 5 to 10 spaces. Okay. Okay, it also said your body needs to be Times New Roman. Everything's Times New Roman, by the way. Times New Roman, 12-point font, and it needs to be left aligned. Okay, align that left. Okay, and that's the body. Okay, so make sure that you have the correct format for that. So again, double space, indent, 1 tab, left align, Times New Roman, 12-point font. Okay, that's your body. The title, okay, the title needs to be centered, Times New Roman, 20-point font. Okay, very simple for the title there. So here's your title. Okay, your title needs to be centered. Okay, it needs to be Times New Roman, 20-point font. Okay, keep that in mind. That's the easiest one there. Okay, so there's your title. The header, now this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Okay, you have to be careful. You have to make sure that you remove spaces before and after paragraphs. Okay, so let me set it up. This is probably what you're going to have here. So here's your title. Okay, so make sure it has Times New Roman, of course, Times New Roman, 8-point font. Okay, 8-point font. You're going to have it left aligned, and it's going to be 1-point font. Now here's where you'll need to be careful, okay, because by default, when you type in your name and hit enter, and then student number, then enter, and then class number, enter, and then the due date, it automatically adds an extra space in there. So you'll probably see something that looks like that. Okay, so if you see that, if you see those spaces, what you need to do is remove those spaces. So you go into your home, go to paragraph, okay, go to your downlock and go all the way down to the bottom and remove those spaces. You see what's going on there? Okay, so remove those spaces, smash it up there into the left-hand corner. So don't forget to do that, okay? So remove those spaces. Okay, so there's your header format. Your header needs to include your name, okay, your name, not my name, your student number, the class number, which is whatever class you're in, P200 something or 055, whatever. So make sure you have your class number, and then the due date that I'm going to give you, the exact date that I'm going to give you. And please keep in mind that this is Western style format, so it has to have the month, day, and then the year. It's not year, month, day, it's month, day, and year. So please make sure that you have that as well. Okay, so that is your header, and again, don't forget to remove the spaces before and after paragraphs. Okay, use persuasive target language that we discussed in class, or that I showed you on the video. This is your signals, okay, your target language. So boldface the signals for your topic, sentence, reasons, examples, and your conclusion. Boldface, that's your gurke. Okay, here's your gurke, there your boldface. There it is for your topic sentence. Here's your reason, there's your example. So I need to see the boldface there for the target language. I got to see that. Okay, and there's your other. It makes it easier for me to find your signals. Okay, so please do that for me. Okay, so they must be boldface. Okay, last thing it says, please use 5 vocabulary words from units 1 through 6. Okay, you can choose any of the words from page 137. Okay, you can open up your book to page 137. There's a huge list of words there that you guys can use. But please underline your vocabulary words that you meet you there. Okay, so there's an underlined word. There's one. There's one. Makes it easier for me to see. So underline those words there for me. Okay. And bada bing, bada boom. I think that's it, guys. That is the guidelines. Those are your guidelines for your first assignment. Okay, and I'll post the video and I'll post the guidelines for us on our Kakao. So, and the website that you guys have to go to as well. Okay, and then you guys should have it. So that's it, you guys. That's it for your guidelines. If you have any questions, please post your questions to the class Kakao. Okie dokie. Okay, and while I have this up here, just let me go over a couple of things quickly. Please make sure that you guys ask questions on the class Kakao. Okay, if you have any questions about the class or the assignments, post it to the class Kakao. That way, if somebody has the same question and they're just too shy to ask, we can help each other. Okay, so let's help each other out here, and let's try to help each other pass so that we can graduate. And again, I'm here to help you guys too if you have any questions. Okie dokie. All right, so that's it, you guys. That's it for your assignment 1. That's it for your guidelines. If you have any questions, post it to the class Kakao. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you later.